from your exclusive home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Pawtucket Red Sox and the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you've got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
So set to go now is Chris Young, the leadoff man, and we are ready for baseball.
The left fielder, number 30, Chris Young.
Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Devin Marrero will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Mike Miller gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with one gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Center fielder,
Rusney Castillo will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. This is line to left. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
And after that leadoff single, it looked like he might work out of the first inning unscored upon. But there is just no conviction behind this pitch, and it gets turned around into an RBI double that pushes across the opening run of this game.
Standing in now, Sam Travis, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. And he is off to a start at the plate as he is looking to minimize the damage here. And a little sound at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Pawtucket's out in front, 2-0. Quinn comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single. Cam Perkins will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away. Daniel Nava makes his first appearance here, and he'll do so in a good RBI spot. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
He probably doubted he'd be in trouble this early, but he's already got a runner in scoring position, and now he falls behind the number 3 guy.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. Richie Schaefer will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping, he wants 3. And the offense continues as he's into third with a triple. So stepping in, number 15, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Matt Dominguez will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Matt Barnes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Popped up. Quinn is there for it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 30.
Chris Young will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
That really got this ball club going. When your leadoff guy gets on like that, kind of just fuels the momentum. Everybody starts to hit.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to short. To his right, Quinn. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Aaron Brown, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Just overmatched him there.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And a rather easy first out.
Batting 7.
Pedro Florimon will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. In there, strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
2-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting 8. Second baseman, number 2.
Is a swinging bunt up the line. To his left, Travis. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Devin Marrero is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Devin Marrero.
Sent on the ground out to second. Valentin is right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batter number 10. Second baseman
Mike Miller stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Rusney Castillo stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Sam Travis, the hitter now, 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Number 19 digs in here for his first appearance. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Quinn will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. In the air now out to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Cam Perkins. He flew out in his last at-bat. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Alan Craig is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 5, Alan Craig.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Nava ranging back. Leaps and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow. Christian Vasquez stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
To short. Quinn is up with it. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Matt Dominguez in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Now batting.
Matt Barnes in now, popped out in his first trip.
And it was a breaking ball that seemed to fool him and induce that pop-up last time, so he may see a steady diet of those right here.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, one error, and a runner left stranded.
Leading off the fourth inning. Right.
Daniel Nava started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
That misses, 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Richie Schaefer digs in here. Hit a triple his first time around. Out in front of it, strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Andrew Knapp is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
The center fielder number
He's set. Here it comes. Aaron Brown is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Miller is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. The Paw Sox are out in front, 2-1. Chris Young will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot to third. Florimon scoops it up, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Devin Marrero will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, what a play! He's out.
Oh, what a play.
The batter, number 10. Second base.
Mike Miller will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Rusney Castillo steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First offering on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Brown. And that retires the side. Pedro Florimon comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Just short, hit hard. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Valentin stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Again down to second. swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. Logan Moore will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Look out, 2-0 now.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
In there, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And he lays off, ball four, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Quinn will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. Back to first. So they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Cam Perkins stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Men on third with 2 down. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 5 innings complete. Pawtucket's out in front, 3-2. Colton Murray will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Alan Craig is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
Line to the right side. Nava is there, 1 away. Christian Vasquez steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And this will be put away easily for the out.
How about it? Third baseman.
In now, Matt Dominguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Leading off the inning, Daniel Nava, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. swing and a liner, but foul. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one,
too. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Into the box now, Richie Schaefer. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, as it's now a 3-all ball game. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Now the skipper's on his way plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robbie Ross will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Now playing third base and batting in the ninth spot, number 48, Junior Lake.
Andrew Knapp will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Ross is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder number
Aaron Brown will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. And he lays off there 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. To 2-2 now.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Junior Lake will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. The man you see here out for a 2nd inning of work, and he becomes the pitcher of record now in a tie ball game.
Yeah, he pitched well last time around. No reason to think that he can't do it again.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Knapp is after it. The throw down to first, one away.
The left fielder, number 30, Chris.
Now to the plate, Chris Young. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
It didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that two-seam fastball.
And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. On to first, and Young is retired here, 2 away.
Now batting,
Devin Marrero stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. To his left, Quinn on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Pedro Florimon steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
The batter, number 2.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Shot to third, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Reed Hoskins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12. Reed
in tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Mike Miller will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he's in 2 now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. A bare-handed pickup.
Oh, great play.
For more, Rusney Castillo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
Pulled high in the air out to air. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Sam Travis will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Nava looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they take the lead 4-3.
And I tell you, what's impressive about this swing, in this weather, when it's this cold, you really got to get a hold of one if you're going to take it the other way in this ballpark. That's pretty darn impressive right there.
Alan Craig is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now batting, Catcher,
Christian Vasquez takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. Swing and a liner. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. Now a 5-3 game. Michael Marriott will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Your attention, please.
Robbie Ross steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, give him some credit. With 2 outs, a lot of pitchers will just leave that bat on their shoulder, but he's at least taking some hacks and making the pitcher work.
2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Quinn will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Cam Perkins will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And Young is right there to make the play for out number 1. Daniel Nava will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Richie Schaefer. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Valier Hinojosa will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Hinojosa.
Striding in to start the 9th, Junior Lake, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. hit hard on the ground to second. Valentin takes it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 30.
Chris Young strides in, grounded out his last time through. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Schaefer in foul ground makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
Devin Marrero will step in, a ground out victim his last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. The Paw Sox are out in front, 5-3. Leading off the inning, Andrew Knapp, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
The center fielder, number 27.
First pitch of the at-bat. Aaron Brown comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now. That's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Craig on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Pedro Florimon makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Young. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to left as they pull within one here. It's now a 5-4 game. Into the box, Valentin, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, and with that, you already guarantee yourself no worse than a split in this quick two-game series as they take the victory here in the opener.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, 2 hits for him in the ballgame. Both of them doubles, and that really paced his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Paw Sox win it 5-4. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Pawtucket Red Sox. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Iron Pigs, 4 runs on 8 hits. 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.